that really stands out to me when talking about frameworks, traction, building audiences, having a goal, right? And one thing I feel as a dancer and being in the world of arts for about a decade or so now is goals are always very confusing because we have short-term goals and long-term goals, and I think long-term goals, of course, are a lot harder to make, to build, but you have to start from short-term goals and, moving all your way. And then you must have frameworks, you must have systems in place, like you said, in order to kind of have this more of a wholesome, let's say, goal-building process. And one thing that I feel that the dance industry, at least, lacks a lot is having a goal towards more tech synchronization, right? Like having a bit of tech in their businesses, in their culture almost. And we're in 2022. So that really baffles me because we are in a world of tech, information age, and yet dance sometimes really lacks behind that. And when you have things like Jackrabbit existing, there really is no excuse not to implement at least a bit of tech in your life. And I'm speaking more than Google Workspaces or Microsoft Offices already. Having something like Jackrabbit which is really sort of discipline, industry focused, that is still something that's lacking. So you talk about metrics, this is lacking. We don't have enough companies like that or products like that on the market to serve the whole world, right? So yes, I think you've said it very clearly. Dance is quite tech averse, and arts in general is very tech averse, unless we're talking about those who are interested in doing VR and all that. Are you surprised by how tech averse arts is, by how little technologies have been implemented or even developed to serve the arts at this point in time in 2022?
I would, that's a hard question. Yes and no. I mean, we have seen the embracing of technology over the last 18 years, and it is incredible how far we have come in the last 18 years. Where originally people were converting from using index cards, as they're tracking who owes what money, and a graphic paper where they know which kids are in which classes. Of course, there aren't many of those left. But I know that, as small businesses, we get so caught up in working in the business that, the quicker you can be working on the business where you can look and see that there's somebody is doing a workflow, call it manually, that there's a better way to do it. And typically that means embracing technology. And it's just a matter of someone being able to not be in the business so deeply where they can't stop and go, oh, there's a better way of changing classes, or there's a better way of giving parents the information they want. And, the more, it's very prevalent when you see a dance studio owner start another studio, either it's a second location or they've sold their first studio and they want to get back in the business. It is very clear at that point that they are going to come out of the gate with as much automation as possible because, they have seen the benefits of it, and they don't want to do what they did the first time of doing everything manually, of course, because they're, trying to save money. But it's like, that more systems, whether that's technology or procedures that can put in place, the faster we can grow, the faster our people can grow from a personal growth standpoint. And it's really eye-opening when you see people, either opening that second location or starting another studio, to see how they really embrace technology and systems.